York City. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Baltimore Ravens and the New York Giants. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Well, here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. They go play action with Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That one goes for 24 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Jackson on first down. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. Remember, Charles, this is the number 1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're number 1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Oh, come on!
We're getting this inside the 30. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver.
Come on!
And let's face it,
I'm tired of people eating my angle up.
The backs in the league had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now Jones.
Ah, that's me.
Down he goes.
That's
in
me.
there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago. Another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I need Robinson now. Perfect.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. And he will slide down with a good
Great
gain.
job.
Nice
I love it.
Gets him 12 yards.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing, Jones. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Danny Dimes. What a pass, bro.
Saquon
That's all I need you to do. Just give him the Saquon.
On the year. And the Giants use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Gano the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. The ball comes
oh, come on.
This will get out of bounds, so possession.
They got to stay in.
They're already trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football. Well, they coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go. But when you're losing, every possession takes on a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost made this game a lot more difficult for themselves by turning it over. Fortunate there.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. Approach drive number 2.
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Right back to Dobbins on first. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Forward. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Jackson now. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins.
I told him to come down. I told him to.
Jackson
That's
to
a
Watkins
pig.
there for a Baltimore first.
It's hard to believe as he gets that first down, but Sammy Watkins is in his 9th NFL season and still hasn't even turned 30 yet. Plenty of tread left on the tires to be a contributor, like he has been with 14.
Oh, come on.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
Come on.
Down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Big boys, come on now.
8 yards rushing.
They're moving y'all down there.
Carried the ball 4 times.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
Oh, that's... Get it out. That's terrible, man.
Before being brought down, 2nd and right at a yard. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
That'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And he'll be marked out at about the 26-yard line.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins.
We don't get that rock out. I can see it.
After a gain of 3.
I can see it already.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Oh, come on! I need the pick.
They really had a good drive.
Oh,
nice recovery by the defense.
he wants the pick.
Able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have the kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything is working pretty well. For the defense,
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Adafe Owe, so quick, and he gets to him there behind the line. The Giants in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year, and they coming off their very first loss of the season, suffered a week ago.
So now we can all take that chasing the 1972 Dolphins and take it and throw it right out the window, right? But let's face it, not many teams talk about that or even have interest in it. All they want to do right now is bounce back after that loss.
Don't overthrow.
Is incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game. That time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, just appeared to get him out
come
of
on.
open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Looking to throw. Jones.
Come on!
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
No way you got. Ain't no way you dropping that, bro.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
Fumble.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to
Come on, Slayton.
This time
I should have put Robinson
right
right
there. They
there.
see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Oh, that's tough.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson.
Picky.
Incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was
Just letting the ball float
on
there.
one.
Pick that bitch, nigga.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
No way. I did not do that.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And they give it to him before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
An audible fashion.
Jackson to Bateman there for the Baltimore first.
Partner, you know, when we
Oh.
talk game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground and how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Slings it to Anders, and it's complete. To
Boy.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Boy, I tried.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 40.
Jackson throwing them
12
home.
yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. Yeah, give him 4 yards.
Get him off that double
2nd
team,
and
bro.
6.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation,
I don't know
showing
if
the
Stockton
shotgun.
working.
Then they
That's
ran
crazy.
out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
You jumped him on.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now it's Jackson.
There it is. There it is.
And the Giants have it. It's
There it is. There go that fumble. Go punch that bitch out.
Football back. Well, we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses,
He's got a man complete.
What a throw.
And he's going to be
87 throwing power.
at the 33. And that
Deep
looks
shot.
to be a case of, you know, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And that's how you start a drive.
You got to get your hands on it. You ain't get your hands on it. Just throw it up.
The right time to unleash it. And boy, did they take the right opportunity. Unleashed it big time. And that was also a big-time throw.
And the final number of the next-gen stats, that ball traveling a full 59 yards through the air. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Jones is going to put it in the hands of Barkley on the option.
Oh, I got to get loose.
To work it inside the 25.
Oh.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
I'm not playing.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
No way he threw it that bad.
It's intercepted.
No way he threw it that bad.
And the Ravens are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
I should
Brandon,
just
this is
stay
a real
with
nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring
Look
out.
at that.
Okay,
Well, come
where's he going with the
on.
football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throwing
Burn
the
the other
hands of
one. Yep.
Andrews. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And the Giants will go with 6 defensive backs here on 3rd. From the gun, Jackson. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to
That's terrible, bro. I can't believe I blew it.
Tucker's kick is good. But for almost 8 years,
believe I blew
64
that.
stood as the NFL record for the longest field goal. That has since been eclipsed. It's now 66, but still 64-yarder. Pretty impressive, CD.
64-yarder.
Because if you drill a 60-yarder in an NFL game, you've got a lot to be proud of, record or no record. And only a handful of guys can even attempt it. Excellent job there, putting that one through the pipes.
So we've reached halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the Giants out in front. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Oh, I blew it, Danny. My beef. I know you can't get that.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for
I didn't think
quarter
that Buddy was
number
going.
3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Back to throw. Jones.
Oh, he went right through him.
Down he goes.
Oh, he went right through him.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator,
right through the double team.
Maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw pulled in by Robinson here. It'll be a gain of 5, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
That's good.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
He be dropping the ball, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Here's Jamie Gillen down as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
They don't ever drop the ball like this, bro. That's crazy.
On first down, it really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
I'm gonna run the counter.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Being chased out left. He's got his man. It's Andrews.
Oh, come on, bro.
Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews, 36 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins.
Oh, good stop.
It's going to be stopped short of the goal line.
Come on, man.
Inside the 1, he just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
Catch the ball, son.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows.
This damn cornerback
Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Oh, come on.
He'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
And And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
You shouldn't have to.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley.
Oh, come on.
Down, but not before he works it past the 50. 61 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
They'll go to Barkley again.
Bro, he got these deep lines. Oh, come on.
Take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
What you doing grabbing? What you doing holding down here? What you don't hold down here, bro?
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Looking to throw. Jones. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Holding.
And it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
That's terrible.
They decline the penalty.
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand how anytime you lose possession of the ball, yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back. Let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the football. Always take the football.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 11. On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his right. He's got Watkins on the out route. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms. I mean, you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help. I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
You're on 2 routes.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd.
Presidential.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Can see this quite a bit on running plays with the guys out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
They go play action with Jackson. And
Yep.
the giant rush gets home as down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews.
We gotta give him
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that'll bring up a third down and very long.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on 4th. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 87 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size,
through
this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 2nd down, here's Barkley again. And he's got some space here.
Oh, I'm tripping.
The 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards and a Giant 1st down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Here's a give up the middle. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, it's Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll go option to the short
Oh,
side.
come on. That's your man to block.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
Throwing Jones. As this complete to Daniel Bellinger. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Giants have taken a 4th quarter lead. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. That's caught, and he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The last series for a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle. Kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Jackson. Forced out to his left.
Oh, come on.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs. Able to improvise and get the first. So there you go. Set your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter. Picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Jackson's throw is on target to Duvernay. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Jackson. And that'll be complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 25-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end.
You got to drop that.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. He takes it across for a touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Oh, they just whooped my offense.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Yeah, they got their ass beat down the fucking field, man. I can get a rush.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they and that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds.
Let's go!
The 25. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
Let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Here's Jones. Trying to find Barkley on the out route, and he's got it. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
After a gain of 1,
come on.
Still a yard to go on third down. And here come the whistles and a timeout.
Come on.
7 seconds left. And keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show
You gotta get in there, though.
Before you decide to throw the football.
At least get the first.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Every time! Every time!
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Urkel wins again. Urkel wins again.
Down here to kick it away.
Oh no!
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking
Come
the same
on,
thing.
man.
To keep it between the sidelines.
I pushed
You're
it.
intentionally doing it for some reason, but that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a
Come on, Giants. Don't do no bullshit.
And now with 4
That's
seconds
coming
left,
out
we get
there.
a timeout call.
Okay.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. One last shot for Jackson. Connects with Duvernay. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield.
Boy, try to get a field goal, fucking bum.
They couldn't get it done.
Yeah, bum boy.
That was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent
Yeah,
look at
bum
the end
boy.
zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Giants, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the Cleveland Browns.
Bruh. This boy got bailed out. Come on. Traded up. That boy traded up and still got on his ass. Too much defense, bro. You gotta cheat against us. That's the only way they score. You have to. Niggas dropping balls, bro. Come on, bro. Nigga, you drop, bro. You, Slade, Saquon dropping passes. God, oh. Dang, Don's really be balling. He really be balling, bro. I couldn't one day. It was a hard game, bro. I couldn't get your shit. Yeah, bro, we be balling, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Ooh, we got an easy stretch. Yes, sir. They just drop passes, bro. I don't know. Boy, carved them up. Carved them up again.